What is up, planet? It is the Priest. I'm back with another reading. In today's reading, I'm going to be looking at zodiac sign predictions for February 2020, specifically in love. So you guys could be single or you could also be in a relationship. I'm literally going to just look at both for the month of February in love predictions. If you guys are new to my channel, welcome to the planet where we embrace love, happiness, freedom, and most importantly, truth. Shout out to all my subscribers. I just hit 150K. Forever grateful and honored. I did celebrate with the Q&A on my Instagram. If you guys are not following me at the Tarot Priest on Instagram, most of my updates and news and anything that I'm doing is probably going to be announced there. So don't forget to follow me on Instagram at the Tarot Priest. If you guys are looking to book a personal reading, information about my online courses, my merchandise, my book that I'm getting ready to release that is now available for pre-order, I will be releasing that on the 22nd of February. All of the information that you may be seeking about what I just said is literally going to be in the description box below. Okay, so if you guys are new to these zodiac readings, down below you will find my comment that's pinned at the very top. So you guys won't have to fast forward through the video to find your zodiac sign. It'll be posted down below in the comment section. It's going to be the first comment that I pin with the timestamps for each zodiac sign, which will prevent you guys from having to, again, shuffle through the video. All right, we're going to jump right into today's reading in the zodiac love predictions for February 2020. Okay, first up is Taurus. All right, let's see what we have for you guys in love. We're going to start off with single. So if you guys are single, we're going to look at love predictions for February. Singles for Taurus. Yes, I'm shuffling on camera. So singles, thank you, Taurus. All right, we have lovers in reverse. We also have Seven of Pentacles in reverse. So some of you guys are a little bit antsy in February about establishing a relationship or looking for a relationship. With the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, this is basically just telling me that there's a little bit of like impatient feelings or emotions with wanting this love to like actually come about in February. But the reason why you guys are single in February is just because there's a little bit more for your spiritual awakening so that you guys can attract a life partner versus someone who's just in a relationship. And honestly, for all the zodiac signs, it seems like if you're single or still single in February, there's more to learn with the growth of your frequency so that you're attracting the right people. Basically, like what Spirit is saying is if you're single in February, Taurus, it's nothing to be sad or grieving over or impatient about because it's part of your process. This also tells me that the universe is waiting to send in the right person for you. Whoever it is, they're going to be completely different from anything you've ever experienced before in relationships if you're single. All right, let's just see why the Judgment card is here. Thank you. Yeah, it's taking a while because of your spiritual awakening. That's what the holdup is. Anytime the Judgment card is here, it's all about your spiritual evolution, your growth in spirituality. And so what's happening in February is that you're seeing all the couples, you're seeing all the love, but what Spirit is saying is be patient because I'm sending you the right person and not just someone that you can call in a relationship. It's going to be a profound connection. All right, let's see what else is here for singles in love and what's going on. For Taurus singles, February 2020. Thank you. Temptation. All right, so, and forward movement. So what's happening is some of you who are single are still dwelling over a past relationship, or what's happening is like in February, past relationships are surfacing. Again, if this happens, Taurus, this doesn't mean that you're still in love with that person. It just means that you're reminiscing. So the temptation is going to be there to basically either jump in a relationship or have intimacy with someone in February. And this is just due to, it seems like loneliness or despair because you're not in a relationship. So what's happening in February, Taurus, those of you who are single, you're going to be provoked into forward movement positively. Like, are you ready to move forward? That's what the universe is saying in February. Because you will be tempted, but this is about positive movement forward. This is about not waiting for something to happen, but also just focusing on yourself and having the patience to withstand the storm is what it seems like. Because I feel like you guys are having a trying time in February just because you desire to be in a relationship. surrender. At times we must surrender the old before something new can enter our lives. Let go and all will work out. So yeah, Taurus, for you in February, it's all about letting go of this past energy and not jumping into things out of being impatient for a relationship or love, because that's kind of like what's happening, is trusting the process and allowing a new beginning to take form. So you will be tempted in February if you're single, Taurus. However, I feel like the purpose of this is to get you guys to a place of forward movement. Acceptance is the key to inner peace. Again, Nine of Swords, this is conflict. This is mental conflict. This is depression. This is sadness. This is loneliness, things that you guys are experiencing in February, feeling like you don't have anyone to share your life with or love with. Again, this is part of your evolution in being fulfilled within yourself before this person can come in. So basically, it's like you're looking for peace, but the peace is you moving forward and knowing that when the time is right, the right person will come. At times, we must accept things as they are. There's no point to trying to change that which is beyond our control. Some of you guys are going to be tempted to go back to a previous relationship. Again, this is not a good idea. And it's only because of the energy that you're in. It just seems like you're longing for some type of compassion. And so I feel like if you guys do get into this temptation, you will regret it, is what I'm seeing for you guys. Okay, now if you guys are in a relationship, Taurus, predictions for relationships in 2020. It seems good for me. Like, if you guys are Taurus in a relationship for 2020, it seems good. You have a lot of major arcana here. So it seems also that you guys have come a long way. And whatever this relationship it is a start to something very concrete. We have a lot of pentacle energy here. And it's puppy love, yeah. So if you guys are in a relationship, this is good. Like, I see things actually improving in February with the person that you guys are currently in a relationship with. And also clearing like past energy. If you're in a relationship, this person is bringing you justice. You instinctively know what is right for you, and you have the power to say no or walk away at any time. Like, it feels like this relationship is coming from a really good place. Yeah, sacred union. Honor and treasure your relationship, for it is truly sacred. So with this, Taurus, if you guys are in a relationship, do not put expectations on it. You're going to push that person away. Just go with the flow. Allow the experience to happen. It seems really good, and you guys are working on something and towards something very stable in February. Yeah, Nine of Wands. So again, there's some past conflicting energy that you guys are currently letting go of, past relationship energy. I feel like you guys are learning how to be in a long-term relationship, is what it seems like. With the Hierophant here, again, that's Taurus energy. So you guys are learning how to, also Taurus in February, you're learning how to just go with the flow. Because I don't know if you're used to like, where are we going? What are we doing? Is this a commitment that's going to last a long time? Like like in the past, you may have been worried about long-term commitment, but basically in February, you're going to be challenged to just go with the flow, to enjoy the moment, to put your guard down and allow good things to happen based on this relationship. Yeah, patience, right? There's nothing to rush. There's nothing to be impatient about, right? Being patient with this connection is really what I feel like you guys are going to be challenged to do in February. For the most part, it looks good. You guys are working towards something concrete, and it does seem like a really good start to something that could last a long time. However, again, it's relying on your patience and not the expectation, right? The expectation of, are we going to be together forever? Are we going to get married? Where are we going? Like those type of questions. Again, you're a Taurus, you're an earth sign like Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. I know exactly what that is. However, when it comes to earth signs, sometimes we're very long-term driven and we don't allow ourselves to appreciate the experience. So for the most part, this is your reading if you guys are Taurus and what to expect for February 2020, singles and relationships. I'm going to move on to the next zodiac sign. All right, next up we have Gemini. All right, let's see what to expect for February 2020 in love. For Gemini, those of you who are single, thank you. Acceptance is the key to inner peace. At times, we must accept things as they are. There's no point trying to change that which is beyond our control. This seems to be a very popular card for February, is acceptance. Criticizing one another will only lead to unhappiness. Love and accept each other as you are, and your relationship will magically transform. It seems like, Gemini, you guys are learning how to love unconditionally and letting go of things that have happened in the past so that you can allow someone new to come in. Gemini, February, singles. Yeah, it's making a decision to stop looking back. We have Eight of Swords. It's also about freedom from the past. This is also spirituality that's involved with the Temperance card here. You guys could have been dealing with the Sagittarius. You don't have to be, but I do see Sagittarius energy here. Basically, what's happening, you guys, is being open to receiving new is like what you're challenged to do in February 2020, is being open to new things. There's a lot of past energy here that you guys are currently holding on to, and it's a part of your spiritual journey to let it go. Yeah, the Devil card is here. You could have been dealing with the Capricorn. I'm just going to call out a few signs that are coming up. It doesn't mean that you have to be this. It's just what's coming up. The Devil card is here, and the Four of Wands is here, about harmony, making harmony with the past, making amends with acceptance of the things that you know that you need to accept so that you can move forward and have the person that you guys are longing for. Now, I did a reading for Gemini for the year 2020, and I know that you guys are struggling with trusting people, letting people in, then they're disappointing you, and so it's kind of discouraging you in love. And so this is about being free mentally and spiritually and understanding that you deserve unconditional love, right? And as you're working on your spiritual journey, you will then start to attract the right person. So this is about making harmony with the past, rebuilding, starting all over, and letting it go. Like letting the things in the past go that didn't work out, doors that have been closed. It's a lot of things that you guys are still holding on to. But in February, you're being asked to make amends so that someone can come in. Because for some of you guys, I don't even feel like, if you're a single Gemini, you're not really hell-bent on a relationship. But that's, again, that comes from your protective armor. So this isn't like what your heart truly desires. You actually desire to have someone that supports you and is genuine and authentic. However, you've built this block up for yourself based on the things that have happened in the past. Gemini singles, yeah, it's, again, spiritual awakening. There's a little bit of defensive mechanism that you have that you're still holding on to based on the past, and that has created you guys to be a little bit more emotionally standoffish or emotionally unavailable. Let's see what it is that you guys in February are working on releasing. Positive movement forward, the universe. So this is about connecting spiritually. The universe is like, I know that you guys feel like you can't trust. However, it's not just affecting your relationships, it's also affecting your connection with spirit, right? The things that have happened, you blocking yourself off from love. Remember that God is love, right? So you're also blocking God out too. I want you guys to understand this. As a Gemini, you guys have these protective mechanisms, which I totally understand. But remember to always be in tune with your heart. And your heart, like what I'm feeling is that you guys genuinely would love this, but you're really freaking afraid of it because of the things that have happened. We have spiritual strength. So yeah, you guys are learning how to trust in spirit, even though you guys are having a little bit of trust issues this year. Emotional withdrawal. Yeah, so that's what I was saying. You guys are kind of just like unavailable and not really feeling the relationship as much as you guys were in the past. It just seems like things have happened. Intention, be clear and decisive, focus on what you really want. That's what I was saying, is like you guys have to be honest with yourself. What you don't want is dishonest people, but what you do want is love and compassion, right? So it's about being honest with yourself in February about what it is that you want. Okay, now if you guys are in a relationship, Gemini, February 2020 relationship predictions. Thank you. The Emperor, this is Aries energy. Also the Seven of Wands. It's almost like if you guys are in a relationship, there's a little bit of conflict, I feel like, in February with decision making. What I'm hearing is who wears the pants in the relationship. Like who, it's about partnership. You guys are learning, if you're in a relationship in 2020 February, you're learning about partnership, coming together and making partnership decisions. there's a little bit of a battle between, again, who's leading this relationship and what you guys are doing. We also have Leo energy. And there's a lot of confusion in this relationship, but it looks like it is a new beginning. You guys are just questioning it. Again, Gemini, you have a little bit of an armor, like I was mentioning, with love. So I feel like you're a little bit guarded. You're learning in February 2020 to open up more if you're in a relationship. Yeah, intuition. All of this for you guys, even Geminis in general, you're learning how to follow your intuition and not your mind. Because again, your mind has told you every time you fall in love or you open yourself up to love, you get hurt. And so this is affecting your relationship too. If you guys are in a relationship, there's a new beginning in love. However, I don't feel like you are patient with the process, with yourself, being able to open yourself up to love. And in general, Gemini, this is affecting the relationship. Suffering in silence, speaking up about what it is that's going on. Like you have to, I don't know why you guys have this like persona that you have to be so strong. But this person is like hoping that you open up more and hoping that you allow them in. Yeah, the past is now behind you. Release it and embrace new possibilities. A new path is now available to you. Follow it with faith. The reason why faith and trust, sexual union is here too. I'm not surprised. It basically says that you guys have a really good sexual chemistry and connection if you're in a relationship and you're Gemini. But basically it's like the intuition, the trust with spirit, working on your spiritual support. That was here, but I didn't take it. Working on your spiritual support is going to allow you to open up more to people, because what's happening is you're treating your new relationships like your past relationships unintentionally and subconsciously, and it's preventing your relationships from moving forward. And so if you guys are in a relationship, this is about being more honest with yourself and feeling like you can open up to somebody to share these feelings that you have and the things that you would like to work on within yourself, like triggers and things that are coming up. Like this person is open to that. Again, let me just see. Gemini, February 2020. Thank you. Yeah, King of Cups. This person seems like they are for you. They have a lot of love for you, a lot of passion for you, and it seems like they really want to make it work and try. But again, there's some things that you need to work on a little bit before you open yourself back up fully, because again, it comes from that trust. I can tell you guys to open up more to this person, but it's going to take time and patience for you guys to work through the process of doing that. So if you guys are Gemini, don't forget to comment down below, hashtag your zodiac sign, so I can get some words of encouragement back to you guys. I am going to move on to the next zodiac sign. Next up is Sagittarius. All right. Sagittarius, single messages for February 2020 in love. 5 of Swords. There's a little bit of a conflict. There's a little bit of a heartbreak for you single Sagittarius. It's almost like you're not ready. If you're wondering in February why you're not in a relationship, it seems like you're not ready. You're still dwelling on things that have happened. Again, take things as they resonate, because what I'm getting for a few of you guys that are single is that whoever you were in a last relationship with or in the past, like you've been dealing with a lot of infidelity or cheating. It really affected your outlook on relationships and love. But for the most part, Sagittarius, you still have hope in love. Yeah, like the Ace of Cups, like I feel like this is good. Your new love is waiting for you, but it's not going to happen until you release this past energy. All of this energy that you're holding on to is coming from your mental state. The things that have happened, the cheating, all of the things that you're dealing with, conflicting. I just feel like you guys are a little bit indecisive on what you want. Like some days you want love and some days you just enjoy being single. That's what I mean by focusing on that. The Hermit card, so we have Virgo energy and Ace of Cups. Why is this Ace of Cups here? It seems like in February you guys are manifesting new love again, but you're stuck in the past. With the 6 of Swords, you haven't completely moved on just yet. Some of you guys still have feelings that are dormant subconsciously from relationships from years ago. Like this isn't just a past relationship. This is putting yourself on the chopping block over and over and over again, and people just just like this. And this has basically affected your outlook on love and also the ability to manifest love. So there is a lot of unhappiness because it's like you want this, but you don't want what comes with it. But what Spirit is saying for you guys, if you're single, it is certainly time to start releasing the past energies. Sagittarius singles, my beloved, though we are physically apart, spiritually, we love, our love for each other transcends space and time. Nothing is missing. So it looks like you guys have a life partner that's waiting for you. The past is now behind you. Release it and embrace it. New possibilities, a new path is available. And then sexual union. So it seems like for a few of you guys, if you're single Sagittariuses, it looks like some of you guys will be intimate in February. That has nothing to do with a relationship. It's just an experience of intimacy is what I'm picking up for you guys, single Sagittarius. Single Sagittarius, yeah. It's just still some things that you guys will not let go of. You're just really holding on to things in the past that are creating depression about. If you guys are wondering, like, why hasn't this happened? Why haven't I found the love? You guys are just blocking it emotionally and then also mentally, not being open, not really dealing with the things. Because for some of you, it's like you were in a relationship, got out of a relationship, got into a relationship, got out of it, was single for about a few months, then got into another one. You didn't really give yourself time to heal completely. And what I mean healing is releasing it, forgiving, and accepting what has happened. Some of you guys are still holding on to things that didn't work out that you felt like would have worked out. All of this is preventing new love from coming in. February, thank you. Yeah, and an offer. So in February, I don't feel like that's happening. It's more of you guys dwelling over feeling like you want this. So when February comes, you have to really ask yourself, what do you want? And being completely honest with yourself and questioning why is it that Sagittarius is single in February 2020? Let's just get to the point. Why? Because I was going to ask you guys to do that. Awareness. Exactly. Awareness of your thoughts, right? Awareness of why, and patience. The universe is trying to send you guys a life partner, but you keep settling for temporary relationships. Now, when I say that, it's just relationships. These are just titles, but what you really want, what your soul really is longing for, is in-depth love, connection that you can share this world with. But you guys have to be very clear on what it is that you want. Okay? And also patience and awareness. Why is it that you guys keep going through these cycles? These are the things that you guys really have to ask yourself. Okay? Why do I keep going through the cycle? So in 2020, single Sagittariuses, this is all about awareness of why you are in this position in your life. Why are you single? Or why are you dealing with things that are just constantly going? Some of you guys haven't even really ended relationships. And what I mean, it's like maybe you guys had a clear decision of, oh, we're breaking up. Cool. The words were said, but you're still holding on. Like they're still holding on. Yeah, adventure. So in February 2020, you guys are going to be provoked into doing something differently so you can break this cycle of how you're thinking about things, how you're holding on to things, and allowing a new beginning fully to manifest. And this is a new beginning, is a new perspective. Okay? Do things differently. Think differently. Try something differently, because what you guys have been doing is not creating the results that you guys are wanting in love. Okay? Move, manifest your travel dreams, dare to do something differently. Travel, travel, travel. Most of the time, Sagittariuses are wild and free, and if you're not living wild and free, remember also, guys, always work on being fulfilled within yourself through happiness, love, and freedom, and then desiring to share it, not wanting someone to fulfill you, but having fulfillment within self and ready to attract. I really think that's the key for you, Sagittarius. And so in February, just be a little bit aware of the things that are taking place. Now, Sagittarius, if you're in a relationship for February, love. Thank you. We have the Page of Cups. This looks like it could be a new relationship. If it's not fairly new, it feels new. It feels really good. It looks like there's a breakthrough. You guys are out of past energy, which is why you were able to attract this person. So this seems like a new or a fairly new relationship, but the energy is really good. You guys have worked on releasing things. You guys are the Sagittarius who have made a decision to let go of the past, and that's why this person has now entered your life or is in your life. The Death card in reverse is a Scorpio energy, And then we also have the Five of Wands. So yeah, you guys have worked on really clearing this energy. It feels really good. I don't feel much conflict. All the conflict cards are in reverse. Yeah, so you guys answer to your spiritual awakening. That's why this person is here. So if you guys are questioning, if there's a crush, if there's a Valentine's Day that presents itself and you guys are not in a relationship, then this person, it seems good to me. Like it feels right. So if you're questioning their intention or making a decision, just being able to see it from a higher perspective and not how you would normally see it. Because yeah, it's a good relationship. We have the Two of Cups here. Let's see why this moon is here. This is Pisces energy. Thank you. So it's not a dream. This is like real. It feels real. It feels good. So if you guys are contemplating on making a decision or you're feeling like someone's hiding something, again, a lot of you Sagittarius have been in relationships where cheating or infidelity was present for a few of you guys. And because of that, I feel like you guys have these anxious thoughts that come up or triggers about if this person could be doing that. I don't see that. The moon card is here. I feel like these are the things that you're questioning. So again, allowing the experience, but also questioning why you feel this way. Looking inside to question why is it that you're still sabotaging the relationship through thoughts. That's the only thing that I feel like you need to be aware of in February is the thoughts of it. All right, look inside yourself. Literally what I just said. All right, examine what is causing you to feel this way. All right, I think that is pretty much the entire message. So if you guys, in criticizing one another will lead to further unhappiness. So again, like I was saying with you guys who are in relationships and you guys are a Sagittarius, do not treat this new person like how you would even if they are an old person coming back. You have to give them the opportunity to create a new perspective. So don't see them as the person that they used to be. Allow them space to be what you want them to be for you. That's the only thing that I see in February. Don't sabotage this opportunity. All right, if you guys are Sagittarius, don't forget to comment down below, hashtag your zodiac sign, so I can get some words of encouragement back to you guys. For now, I'm going to move on to the next zodiac sign. All right, the next zodiac sign is Capricorn. All right, let's see what's up with you guys. We're going to start with singles, Capricorn, and then I'm going to move to the second half, which is going to be relationships. All right, messages for Capricorn single in February 2020. Love messages. Thank you. Two of Swords. Too many cards. Thank you. Five of Swords. This is for those of you who are single. Capricorn love messages in February 2020. Thank you. The Magician. Some of you guys are like literally waiting for the person to come in. Capricorns, hopeless romantics, honestly. So for you guys that are single, it's like you're waiting to see the results of the manifestation. Like you're waiting to see when this is going to happen. Some of you guys are conflicted about something. Let's see what that's about. Why is it Two of Swords here? Page of Swords, Three of Pentacles. One more card for Capricorn single. Thank you. Yeah, Five of Wands. There's a little bit of a past energy that needs to be released if you guys are single. And basically what this is you are manifesting new love into your life. However, you cannot see it because you are just kind of focused on what you don't have in your life. Capricorn, this is a big year for you for as far as spiritual awakening. So I feel like a lot of you haven't really been focused on this as much. You've released it for the most part and cleared the karmic energy with justice, but you still feel like you don't have the person that you're longing for. Even if you are, it seems like there's some past energy here. We have Leo energy, we have Libra energy, and it seems like you don't really have a desire as much to be in a relationship, I would say, compared to last year, but you're still manifesting someone. It's like you're unbothered by it, but you're not realizing that there's still some past energy. Yeah, Four of Wands. You really want to have harmony and a life partner, I feel like, but for the most part, you guys have done good in releasing this energy. Now, why are these fives here? There's another five right there. It's basically what this is saying is universe is speaking on you releasing combative energy and adversity in your life in general. all your friendships, relationships. Remember, the base chakra is the ruler of all relationships. It's the foundation of your relationships. We have a lot of fives here. Fives is usually adversity. It's an odd number. So usually as we would have 4, 2, and 2, we have 3 and 2. So there creates an imbalance, which causes adversity mentally. And for this part, we have energetically. So it seems like there needs to be a little bit more releasing from the past situation so that you guys can manifest this person in your life. All right, let's look at this person that they're manifesting. It's not in February, and it's all based on you guys changing your perspective on things in love because of the things that have happened in your relationship. So let's just see what this is about. Capricorn single. Rejoice in celebration, yeah. So I feel like you guys are kind of just like unbothered, not really celebrating Valentine's Day, kind of over it. Power, focusing on yourself, focusing on your business, making money per usual, but also really just not affected by it. That's what I'm feeling like for you guys in February. I don't feel like you're really affected by this as you were like last year. You're a little bit more down. For most of you guys who are single, in triumph though, you guys are working on a victory. Now the victory is gonna come and you're working on prosperity and the foundation and the achievements. I was just saying that with the foundation in general is not just going to be financially. This is about your relationships, your friendships, because I feel like Capricorn, you guys are starting off fairly new this year with being open to receiving new into your life and not really taking shit from the past. That's what I'm feeling like. There still needs to be a little bit more past. It seems like resentment. That seems like the word. Or underlying things that you guys haven't dealt with for this person to come in. You're manifesting, but it's very slow. A magnetic and seductive quality surround yourself at present. So another thing is, what I'm feeling like for you Capricorn is it's okay to not feel like you need a relationship, but also just don't speak too soon on not feeling like you need a relationship, because that also could be a repellent for relationships, right? Even though it's really cool to just not need it, right? I don't need it, I'm good, I'm fulfilled without it. But there's a fine line between that and I don't need a relationship, I don't need that. That's really coming from I don't want that. So just be very careful in February, your thoughts about what it is that you want. Because I feel like sometimes Capricorn, for those of you that are single, tend to self-sabotage new great things that are coming into your life. Yeah, freedom. There's nothing stopping you. The path is clear as you want it to be. So what you're working on also in February is being free and experiencing life and not focusing so much on the relationship that you feel like you don't have. That's like the overall message for you guys in February. And all your prosperity and achievements and your power and your celebration is also going to start building on your foundation. As I just said, the base chakra is your foundation. It's not just money. It's your relationships. Do you have solid relationships? Is everything good in with your family? Like there's a lot of unbalanced things so that you can attract this new person from coming in. There just needs to be a little bit more of a solid foundation. So in February, you're thinking about those things, but also you're free. So don't dwell on everything that you don't have. This is more of like seeing the glass half full rather than half empty in February. All right. Now, if you guys are in a relationship, Capricorn, February 2020, relationships in love, what can they expect? Celebration. A positive outcome is assured. Celebrate your success. Enjoy your achievements. So those of you who are in relationships, you have been able to let go of, yeah, there you go, hope. Whatever this relationship that you guys are currently in is here to bring you hope. It says stay positive, the worst is behind you. Some of you guys may feel like this relationship is too good to be true if you're in it, but also what you're learning is that you've come very far as a healer in healing yourself. Therefore, you're actually ready for this relationship. So if you guys are questioning in February if you're ready for the relationship, you are. Yeah, the Sun card is here. So this is all about happiness, right? Happiness and hope, celebration. This is good energy. Let's see what else we have here. Perfect, thank you. King of Pentacles, it's security. It's a good solid foundation of a commitment in February if you guys are in a relationship. 9 of Pentacles, a lot of money coming in. King of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles, this is like a wish come true. And a really good, I feel like you guys have worked very hard and dealing with the things that you feel like were necessary before you got into a relationship. And you are coming to a place of just being able to accept love in your life in general. And so hope is here. And basically what the universe is telling you guys is to just have fun in February. Don't overthink things and feel like, oh, how long is this going to last? Or is this going to be a solid commitment forever? Don't get in your head. Remember to follow your heart in February if you're in a relationship. If you're in a relationship, as far as February is concerned, I just see manifesting miracles. So I just feel like this person that you guys have is a soulmate. Your soulmate is already with you in spirit. Believe this and they will manifest physically. So you guys have manifested this person into your life as a soulmate, and they're basically you and you are them in the sense you attracted yourself. So that's why it's so important to love yourself, because as you do that more and more, you now attract someone who is literally you and another. It's interesting, but you guys are soulmates. Anything else for relationship in Capricorn? Thank you. Yeah, things are moving very fast. This is part of your spiritual awakening. So things are going to be moving fast. This is part of your spiritual alignment to be with this person. They are soulmate. If you were wondering, there is a lot of passion there. But again, you manifested this person. You're going to see in February that there are signs that you actually manifested them, and they have a lot to do with you. Like they're reflecting your soul, and they're a mate to you. And you're going to see that in February. You're going to see the signs of that. But for the most part, what Spirit is saying is just enjoy it, let it happen, and don't sabotage it by overthinking it or questioning things like we normally do as Capricorns. So if you guys are a Capricorn, this is your guys' reading for single and relationships. Don't forget to comment down below your zodiac sign so I can get some words of encouragement back to you. In the meantime, moving on to the next zodiac sign. All right, let's see who you guys got next for zodiac signs. Let's see who is next for zodiac sign. All right. Aquarius. All right, messages for Aquarius in single, and then I'm going to switch over and do messages for Aquarius in relationships. All right, so we're going to be looking at love, what to expect if you are single in February 2020. All right, Aquarius, thank you. So if you guys are an Aquarius, it's almost like you guys are getting your confidence back. You're not really focused on manifesting a relationship. Though you guys are lovers by nature, you're not really focused on it in this month. It seems like you're just focused on moving forward and preparing for the right person, which is good. It's very mature of you guys. Yeah, you're spending time alone and you're unbothered. You've made the decision to choose yourself in February, and so it's not really bothering you as much as it has been the other zodiac signs. But with the Hermit card, you guys are focusing on yourself and you feel really good about it. I don't really see you guys being as involved with anyone. You're really taking time to contemplate on the things that have happened and forward movement. So in February, if you're an Aquarius, you are absolutely moving on if you're single. Like this is no question. You guys have made your decision. Let's see why the Empress is here, because this is about confidence. And then also just being patient. I feel like you guys are working on. Yeah, Knight of Cups. You're patiently waiting. You know that the right person will be ready when you're ready. Like this is a maturity in spirituality. You guys have undergone a lot and have grew a lot to love yourself and to have confidence for yourself in February. It's beautiful. Yeah, authority. You're taking back control. You're unbothered. Throat chakra is in reverse. Let's see one more card for Aquarius single in February. Thank you. All right, we have spiritual support. So you guys are really focusing on yourself and building your intuition, speaking up more about the things that you guys want, and not really focusing as much on relationship is what I'm seeing for you guys. Let's see what else you guys are doing in February. I really just feel like this is a confidence with being by yourself. It took you guys a long time to get here. A long time. Innocence. Take time to play. Nurture your inner child. Live with a childlike sense of wonder. So I feel like in February, you guys are also just enjoying life, going with the flow, not really worrying about who's coming in, when they will come. You've accepted what has happened in the past, and you're genuinely, sorry, I'm taking a lot of cards. You're genuinely focusing on yourself and also not really questioning why things happened in the past as much as you used to do. So this is all about yourself and your alone time. It's like Valentine. You are your own Valentine in February. Thank you. Soulmate. Your soulmate is already with you in spirit. Believe this, and they will appear and they will manifest physically. So again, you guys are focusing on yourself, and what people don't understand is the more you focus on yourself, the easier it is to attract a soulmate. It is literally a mate soul-wise. You guys are literally combining a relationship within the soul. You're intertwined. So this person that you are waiting for will be a soulmate, the next person that comes in for you guys. And so knowing that in February, you've taken a step back, you're cool with sanctuary time, you're cool with not being in a relationship. Though you see everyone else doing it, you're like, oh, that's really cute, that's cool, my person will be here, and you're really not as bothered by it, which is actually really, really good. All right, let's see if there's anything else that you guys are working on. Aquarius, thank you. We'll just take this one. 6 of Pentacles. Yeah, this is about moving forward and not settling for someone who is not able to reciprocate the love that you want to give. It's you putting your foot down. It's you guys putting your foot down and not taking anything less than you feel like you deserve. That's what February is all about. It's about preparing for your soulmate, and then also taking time that you really, really needed in general to move forward from the things that have happened that didn't work out and the relationship status. And you're solely just having fun. Your confidence is coming back and you're growing spiritually. And therefore, you're literally in February, you guys are at peace if you're a single Aquarius. Now, if you guys are in a relationship, all right, let's see. Aquarius in February 2020 for relationship. Thank you. 6 of Cups. This is a soulmate connection. They could be someone from the past also that you guys are reconciling with. If it's not, you guys definitely have a past life connection. There's a lot of love here with the Queen of Cups. Temperance. This is about your spiritual journey. So this person is in your life for your spiritual awakening, and it's part of your spiritual path, part of your spiritual journey and discovery. It is absolutely part of that. They're certainly a soulmate. I'm seeing like a lot of soulmate cards just flipping out. Yeah, they're going to help you change your perspective on life, on love, in relationships. Let's see. If this is something that you waited for a long time on, we have the Hope card, or the Star card, which is Aquarius energy. Let's see why the Star card is here in reverse for relationships. Yeah, you guys are coming out of that energy of where it seems like it's a past relationship that you guys reconciled. If not, again, take it how it resonates. You definitely have a past connection. So you guys are on a different page now than you were in the past or in the past life. It's easy. It's peaceful. There's a lot of hope here. One more time for why the Star card is in reverse for relationships in Aquarius. Yeah, it's definitely an on and off relationship that you guys have reconciled. Now, again, in order for this to work, you guys are being challenged to let go of the past and allow this person a new opportunity. Even if there's if there's weird energy between you guys and this is a new person, you're still being challenged. Manifesting miracles. Your dream is soon to become a reality. Trust your heart and continue to follow its guidance. So this is about not being in your head too much, allowing the relationship to take place. It is part of the spiritual journey that you guys are on. But there's one more thing. Life is a series of constantly shifting cycles. So this is like with the soulmate, a lot of the times the Wheel of Fortune or the World card, which is what I was saying, I kept seeing, talks about cycles. So this tells me that you guys have been together before, whether in the past life or in the past. And so you're learning how to release cycles so that you're not repeating them again within the relationship and actually giving this person a chance. When we resist change, we resist the natural flow of life and create unnecessary stress. Go with the flow. You will be surprised at where it leads you. So this is challenging you to go with the flow, to get out of your head, to not feel like you have to control the outcomes, right, of what will happen, but allow it a new beginning with this person. Even if, again, you haven't been with them in this lifetime, you're going to start really feeling like the chemistry is uncanny in a sense of, I've known you for a while. There's chemistry here. 9 of Swords, there's nothing to worry about, to be anxious about, or worry about if it's going to end or when it's going to end, because the Black Cat is here. It's a new beginning in a relationship that's really going to, I feel like it's going to be solid. That's what you guys are learning from. Definitely a past connection, for sure, if you guys are in a relationship. If you're not, again, like I said, it is definitely past energy, so it is a soulmate. So you guys are working on completely being vulnerable with this person and feeling them out entirely. One more card for Aquarius. Relationships. Thank you. Possibility and flow. So you guys are being challenged in this relationship to not feel like you have to control everything. Again, control comes from a place of fear because you fear that you may lose this person, you may lose a grasp of them, and that actually does push them away. So it says surrender the outcome, release your expectations, and just go with the flow. Find an easier path. And then we also have possibilities. Raise your standards, elevate your expectations, and you have unlimited potential. But this one also says release your expectations. So basically, to elevate your expectation is to have no expectation, to allow the experience, to allow the flow, and to allow the connection to work out on its own. That's really what I'm getting for you guys. So if you're an Aquarius, don't forget to comment down below your zodiac sign, hashtag your zodiac sign, so I can get some words of encouragement back to you guys. In the meantime, I'm moving on to the next zodiac sign. All right, let's see who we got next. The next zodiac sign is Pisces. All right, let's see what Pisces has in store if you're single for February 2020 in love. Let me just shuffle up real quick. Pisces 2020 in love. Singles. Singles. All right. Thank you. All right, so we have a Page of Pentacles. It looks like you guys might have someone around you that likes you. You might discover that in February. I don't feel like they've been telling you that. It seems like a secret admirer. Yeah, the Knight of Cups. So someone around you, I don't feel like they want a relationship as much. It just seems like they want intimacy. That's kind of like what I'm getting. Thank you. The Sun card, yeah, is in reverse. And the Hermit card. So you guys are spending time alone, but I feel like there is a little bit of unhappiness of watching people kind of do their thing and you're not. You're working on releasing past energy also, Pisces. We have the Three of Swords and the Seven of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So a lot of you are, the only love that you're really experiencing is like a dream-like love in your dream. Why is this? Why is this, Pisces? Because what's interesting to me is that you want love, but then you're saying that you don't. And I think that's like a Pisces thing of protecting yourself with not feeling like, not being completely in tune with your emotions and being honest and making a clear decision on what it is that you want. Because I feel like you watching everyone else in a relationship next month in February is kind of bringing some loneliness and bringing some things to the surface that need to be cleared with the Justice card. So we have Virgo energy, Leo energy, Libra energy. We have a lot of different zodiac signs. It's like you guys were waiting on someone to come back to start a new beginning, but Spirit in February, I feel like that's going to give you the final push to take a leap of faith and to let that person go. If you guys are holding on to someone, you know, you'll know who I'm talking to. Yeah, it's a past relationship that you guys have to let go of completely as a single Pisces, so that new love can come in, because we both have two Knights of Cups. There is someone around you that I feel like you guys are going to find out about that really is attracted to you or wants to be with you in the sense of intimacy and physically wants to be with you. But there's just a little bit of like, I don't think you guys are going to be able to really notice that because you're kind of dwelling on the things that you feel like did not work out. The waiting game is in reverse. Yeah, so that was interesting because the Three of Wands is here, which is usually waiting. It's in reverse. It's in reverse. You guys are done waiting. So in February, you will make the final decision to stop waiting for someone to come back around. Victory and success. Because it is emotionally blocking you in love. Yeah, love begins. It's the beginning. It's the end, but the beginning of a new love. You're manifesting it, but you have to take a leap into faith with Pisces. It's like you guys have been hurt so many times that you're just afraid to put yourself out there, which I totally understand. But it's going to be that risk that you take that's going to allow someone new to come in. But again, you guys are a little bit hesitant from like running and taking the leap of faith because of things that have happened. Like emotionally, I feel like you're wounded. Emotionally, like a wounded soldier. And you guys have been taking some time to clear this energy. It's just like it seems like a few more months that you're going to need before someone new comes in. And again, it's like if you're wondering what you're waiting on yourself to completely release that and stop waiting Like, stop waiting. Even if you're not waiting on a person, you're still waiting on the future person. So it's about still going out, have fun, be fulfilled within yourself. Don't wait for the relationship. Final messages for Pisces single for February 2020. Surrender. At times we must surrender the old before something new can enter our lives. Let go and all will work out. Then we have twin flames at the bottom of the deck. So if you guys, again, you could be dealing with the twin flame if you're Pisces. Now, for those of you who know for a fact your ex is a twin flame, because again, not everyone has a twin flame. If you're having problems releasing this person, you are postponing your happiness, your freedom. You can absolutely love and allow someone new to come into your life that will have an even deeper connection. It will not be the same connection, as all connections are different. Your connection with your parents are going to be different from your friends, but that doesn't mean you love them anymore. Same thing with the twin flame. Yes, that connection is very unique, but this doesn't mean that you can't have another connection that's much greater than that. Okay? So, and again, bottom of the deck, new beginning. It's awaiting for you. It's waiting you. Awaiting you. It's waiting for you, Pisces. Embrace it and live passionately. You're basically postponing this new love from coming in. All right, let's move on to Pisces in relationships. Pisces in relationships for February 2020. Love. Thank you. Queen of Swords. Thank you. Three of Cups. Seems like a reconciliation. Yeah, these cards are intense. And the Moon. That's your energy, Pisces. Knight of Pentacles. So this person came in. All right. You guys don't have to be in a relationship, but this is definitely a sexual connection. Okay, in February, if you're in a relationship, it seems like the sex, the passion is at an all-time high. Whoever this new person is, it seems like they're really all about you, and they want to really explore and live life with you. It feels like a good energy, but I think that you're questioning their motives as far as if they want a commitment, because they're very passionate with you. But when the commitment part is coming, I feel like there's a little bit of doubt on your end as far as if this person really wants like a long-term commitment, because again, they're very attracted to you, very physically. If you guys haven't experienced this, you will in February. The passion sexually is what you guys are going to be experiencing with this person, which again makes you question why they're with you. You feel like maybe they have some ulterior motives, or maybe you don't trust their intentions, so you're taking more time to think about it and not really sure if this is the person. We have the Queen of Swords here twice, which tells me that you guys might be a little bit hard on this person. So ease up a little bit and allow them an opportunity to show and reveal their true self, is what I'm hearing. Because I feel like you guys are just so afraid of getting hurt that you're just not sure. And that's totally fine. Let's see what that's about. Relationships for Pisces. Conflict and defeat. Yeah, it's due to past energy. So if there's conflict coming on in the relationship, I want you to also question where you are taking part in that. It's due to your fears. Transformation. So your guys' relationship is going through some things. But again, because you're dealing with this person, it's requiring you patience with the transformation, heartache and loss. So yeah, this is a lot of past energy. You may have jumped into this too soon, or if it presents itself in February, it might be a little bit too soon. It doesn't seem like you're ready for a relationship entirely, but if you decide to stay in the relationship, just understand that all of this conflict is coming from you having to transform. And this is the same number as the Death card. So this is about things that are dying and growing again. And it's interesting because as you're going through your change in identity and learning more about yourself, you're having to be patient with yourself as you're growing through the process. So if you guys are Pisces, this is your reading. Don't forget to comment down below your zodiac sign so I can go ahead and get some words of comments. So I can go ahead and get some words of encouragement back to you guys. I'm getting ready to move on to the next zodiac sign. All right, let's see who the next zodiac sign is that I will be doing. Aries. All right, so what I'm going to do first is look at Aries singles in love for February 2020. Then I'm going to switch to Aries in relationships for February 2020. All right, so let's look at Aries single in 2020 February. Thank you. Two more. Thank you. All right, heartache Three of Swords, Two of Swords. What are you so heartbroken about, Aries? Things not working out. You're being impatient with the process. You're ready for something to happen, but you're being impatient. The Moon card is here. You're still learning more about yourself. Now, Aries, you guys are so hard on yourselves, and also the people that you date. What the interesting thing is, like with the Moon card, you're still learning more about yourself. So basically what Spirit, Universe, God, whatever you believe in, is trying to prevent is you getting hurt again, okay? So what's happening is there's a few things. One, there's still more to learn about yourself. So if you were to attract someone in your current energy, it wouldn't really work out. So Spirit is waiting until you completely shed off all of the things that are holding you back from love and relationships. Then that person will come in, but you're still heartbroken. What is Aries heartbroken over? Loneliness, being alone, not having to really share holidays with or these moments with, wanting that. So you guys come off as very like hard around or rough around the edges, but I feel like people kind of underestimate the love and the compassion that you guys do have, but you can't really blame them as much when you are coming to these occasions with full body armor on. A lot of you are protecting yourselves from getting hurt, but not understanding that as you put that armor on, you're also protecting your heart. So no one can really get in there. So I understand the need for the protection and not being hurt, but you're also preventing love from coming in. And so that's something that you're very heartbroken on. You're trying to master how to love and to protect yourself. And it's like, it's either or. But you don't have to protect yourself from love. Love is here to heal you, and love is here to love on you, right? So this is about freedom, releasing this mentally, being free mentally from having to guard yourself from receiving new love. There's a lot of conflict here mentally that you guys are trying to figure out. We have moving on at the bottom of the deck. Some of you are still holding on to past situations that you're unaware of. Remember, the Moon card, it's like a glow. So when you think of the moon at night, it only sheds its light on certain things, right? So you're not able to see everything. So the moon also resembles your subconscious, things that are dormant that you didn't know. You may have felt like you moved on, but you have to really, really do some soul searching and figuring out, why do I feel this way? What's going on with Aries single? Yeah, suffering in silence, not really speaking up. Again, feeling like speaking up or telling people this is you being vulnerable, and then as you're vulnerable, that means that you're open to getting hurt. Again, it's just this routine that you guys are doing to protect yourself. It's coming from an innocent place, emotional withdrawal. So you guys are just basically choosing to be by yourself, to walk away from things because it's easier to just be alone than to deal with other people, basically, is what you're getting in February. And so there's a lot of energy that needs to be released, and you guys are freeing yourself from this in February. I really feel like if there's going to be a trigger where you're like, okay, I really wanted to protect myself, but I'm ready to open myself back up to love. Aries single, new beginning, a new adventure awaits. Embrace it and live your dreams passionately. Acceptance is the key. Transformation occurs through acceptance. Trust. Remember, I was saying you guys have trust issues. I also did the Zodiac 2020 reading for Aries, and you guys do have trust issues, right? Because of the things that have happened in the past. So a lot of it's interesting because it's not just trusting the other person, it's trusting yourself not to fall too much in love that you get hurt again. And it all leads back to that fear of getting hurt. So this is about developing your spiritual connection. And I'm going to leave you guys with this. The spiritual connection is going to allow you guys to have clarity of people, right? So as I learn how to trust more of my spirit guides in God, whatever you choose to call your source or your divine, the more I can sit down across from people and know who they are and see them with the spiritual eye. So your spirituality is actually going to give you the armor you're looking for, the clarity you need so that you're not getting hurt, and so that you can understand that hurt people, that there's much more to the surface than just they hurt me, right? Some people that have hurt you are also still hurting, or were miserable, or are carrying out hurt and pain from lifetimes and parents and generational things. Like when you're able to see things from a higher perspective, Aries, you won't take things so personal. And this will allow you to not get hurt, okay? Because love doesn't get hurt. It's the repercussions of the releasing of love, right? Because I love food and I don't think about anything else when I love it, but after I eat it, I'm like, damn, I shouldn't have done that, right? It's the symptoms of the love that create the pain. It's not love itself or the love for it itself. It's feeling like people are leaving you after you love them, or feel like people are basically breaking your trust, not being honest, those type of things that come with love, but that's not love itself. So let's not get it confused. That was me knowing that I shouldn't have been eating that and eating too much of that. So I can't blame the food. You can't blame love. All right, so let's move on to Aries and relationships for February 2020 in love. Thank you. 9 of Pentacles. You guys are working on a more solid foundation in this relationship. 7 of Cups. More realistic approaches. It seems like this could be a past relationship that you guys rekindled. If not, there's some past energy that you're still holding on to and also taking it into the relationship. Yeah, the High Priestess. Some of you, Aries, some of you guys, and listen, I am just spreading truth because the truth will set you free. Don't stab me in the comments. But some of these relationships that you guys are getting into in February, you're going to learn that it's not the right one. Some of you guys know this, okay? You're not following your heart entirely. The Lovers is in reverse, okay? And the Page of Swords is in reverse. I think that even if you guys don't know, in February, you will be given a sign to understand that this relationship, or some of the relationships that you guys are thinking about getting in or are in that just started, are, and again, this is for a few of you guys, and you'll know because you'll feel it. You'll be like, damn, I knew it. I knew it was time. I knew this wasn't the one. Like, what am I doing? Some of you guys attracted them out of a hurt place, and so they're not here to stay for long. You guys will know that, and let's just see, how will they know that? Aries in relationships. Awareness. You got to open up your spiritual eyes so you can see that some of you guys are kind of blinded by it. Some of you, this is just not the relationship for you, but it is making you feel good. There is passion there. But as far as like a long-term commitment, that's the part that I feel like you're gonna, yeah, the crown chakra, the heart chakra. So you guys attracted them during a place of like, not really being open-minded, not really having your heart all the way there. It will be a fun relationship, but I feel like it's not going to be a long-term relationship. Okay, give us some, yeah, it might be a past relationship that you guys keep getting into. That's a sign. What else is a sign that this is not the right one? It's a new relationship. It's very new. It's like less than 3 months new. That's another sign. What's another sign for Aries if this is not the one? Thank you. 8 of Pentacles. You jumped too soon, and you know that. Now, if this is the one, can you give me clarity? Yeah, it's a new, it's, again, it's fairly new, but it's a cycle on repeat. So it could be a past relationship. So if you guys went back to a past relationship, that is not the one. It's time to move forward. Now, if this person is new, how do we know that they're good to stay? Are they good to stay? Trust your heart. Trust what your intuition is saying. This is a test for you guys. Some of you, it is going to be an okay relationship, but for the most part, Aries, you're going to be challenged to follow your heart and your intuition. And what does this mean? This requires a whole lot of honesty, because you don't want to prolong your process by holding on to someone that is only temporary. Again, don't shoot me. I'm just the messenger. If you guys are Aries, don't forget to comment down below, hashtag that you guys are an Aries, so I can get some words of encouragement back to you guys. Again, don't shoot me in the comments. I just feel like you know this, and if you're having a feeling of is this the right one, then this is your answer. All right, I'm going to move on to the next zodiac sign. All right, let's see who's next. Scorpio. All right, Scorpio, I'm going to start off with Scorpio singles for February 2020 prediction, and then I'm going to get into the relationship aspect if you are in All right, messages for Scorpio single for February 2020. Thank you, thank you. Two of Wands, King of Wands, definitely single, longing for something real. You guys could have just gotten out of a relationship before the holidays. The Four of Wands is here, which is usually like a breakup or something that's not bringing as much harmony. One more card. Death. Yeah, so something just ended. Got it. And that's your energy, Scorpio. What's going on? So you guys are kind of still dwelling over that ending that just happened. For the most part, if it's like been 6 months or shorter than that, that's what I'm talking about. But some of you guys are holding on to things that have happened like a year ago, and it's still like coming up as present energy. We also have the Fool card and the Ten of Swords. So yeah, this is resisting an ending and not really. Okay, so you guys want love, but you really don't. So you're not really allowing yourself the opportunity to come into new love. So it's like you don't want to take the risk again. You may not always understand why certain things happen. However, there's always a higher purpose to the events in your life. Through pain, a blessing will soon be revealed. Wait, don't rush into it. Allow nature to take its course. So it seems like some of you guys still want answers as to why that relationship didn't work out. And basically, higher self is trying to give you clarity in February as to why it didn't work out. Authority is here in the reverse, which just tells me that you guys are kind of letting it get the best of you. Not allowing yourself to really experience anything because of it. Financial and material changes. So some of you guys are just worried about other things in February. So that's for a few of you. Again, remember, take what resonates. Recognition and reward. So yeah, and then we also have emotional withdrawal. So it just seems like you guys are focusing on yourself, not really feeling like you want a relationship, but deep down inside, I feel like it's just because of hurt. Crown. Be open. Don't close yourself off. Passion ignites. And awareness. Be aware heavily, Scorpio, with your feelings in February. Okay? Like this is rest and rejuvenate. Take time to yourself in February so that you can kind of release this this energy. But I want to know why. What is it that they need? What is it that Scorpio needs to know about this person to move forward in February? Past people, past people, past people. Stop blaming yourself. Walk away and stay and don't look back. Stop looking back. Two of Cups, it was the connection. This person that you guys are still like thinking about that you just broke up with was a soulmate. Now, that doesn't mean that you have to go back and be like, oh, you're my soulmate, we have to be together. This is more so understanding that you can have multiple soulmates. You can be a soulmate with one of your pets. It doesn't have to be the end all be all, but your resistance to completely letting it go is prolonging what? Yes. Ten of Pentacles, marriage, children. Look at that. They got a couple dogs running around. They have a little cabin. She's gardening. He's working. They have children. This is the whole 9 yards. This is what you guys are resisting because of this. If you guys are Scorpio. Now, if you're in a relationship or thinking about being in a relationship in February 2020, Scorpio. Those of you who have made a decision to move on, Two of Swords, you're still a little bit confused about this person that you're currently either thinking about dating. It's like some of you guys are thinking about getting into a relationship in February or giving in to someone's Valentine request or an offer. It looks like someone's going to give you something if you're in a relationship. Gifts are coming in. But there was either some controversial times that you had with this person or some fighting. The Lover's card is in reverse. But there is passion in this relationship. You guys are moving forward. It was a risk that you took, leaving behind the past, which is good, being open to the love. However, let's just see what's going on with this conflict. Why is the Five of Wands here? Yeah, Nine of Swords and Eight of Pentacles. You guys are just uncertain if you want a relationship, it seems like, in February, and building all over again and figuring out, like, what are we doing? Some of you are in relationships, Scorpio, and you're just like, what are we doing? Like, what are we doing? Is this going to be the one? Am I wasting my time? All these questions are coming up in February. February, Scorpio. prosperity begins. It's almost like you guys are going to have a kickstart and like, do I want this relationship, or do I really want to just focus on myself so that I can get my shit together and the foundation that I need together? Yeah, movement, choices, and decisions. You guys are really questioning, which is good. This is good, Scorpio. This means that you're coming a long way in being able to be honest with yourself and saying, is this the right decision? Is this the one for me? Is this the person I want to share my life with? Is this my life partner? These are the questions that you guys are going to ask in February. 2 of Swords is here. You need clarity on this relationship. Spirit, where are you at? Where are you at? Coming through with the intuition. Your spirit, guides, God, universe, whatever you choose to believe, is going to give you the exact answer that you are looking for in February about this person that you're dating. Are you able to receive the truth? Because now when you receive the truth, Scorpio, in relationships in February, now you have to act on them, right? Because you can no longer know the truth and not make a decision because you know you're supposed to, right? It's hard to accept the truth sometimes if this is not the relationship for you, because then you have to accept rebuilding or having to build all over again or having to recreate a foundation for yourself. Polarity, but you're learning polarity. Where there's dark, there's light. It's balance, alchemy, right? You must have the dark in order to have the light. So these situations, if you're wondering why this happened again, or why are you still in the same spot? You thought you loved this person, you thought you were ready. Right now, you're understanding that there can be no light without the dark. Scorpio is being challenged. Get back to freedom and happiness. Some of you guys are in relationships and you kind of have lost your sense of desire, freedom and happiness, and dancing and laughter and fun. It says move your body to the music, dance with the rhythm of life, manifest your dreams through dance. And I'm going to tell you this one time, Scorpio, in relationships. If you're in a relationship that is not allowing you to be free to dance and enjoy life and having fun and just everything's like amazing, which again, not saying that relationships don't have their problems, but if you're not experiencing that peak of happiness, it is absolutely time to decide on if this is the relationship for you. Being aware of that, being honest with yourself. Last card for Scorpios in relationships for February 2020. Sexual union. There's a lot of sex taking place in this relationship. Healing, but there's a lot of healing that needs to take place. The sex is interesting because it's like, it doesn't require as much vulnerability as you would think when it comes to you, Scorpio. It's just whatever. But I feel like there's a deeper, balance. Love is not always about agreeing just for the sake of it. A great relationship is one that both supports and challenges. Look deep within your heart and you will feel my love. So one more. Yeah, there's a lot of things that you guys are being challenged to do as far as healing and allowing new relationships to come in and balance. So again, like I was saying, Scorpio is like, with this relationship, the sex or whatever, it's coming up, but for the most part, it seems like there's an even more deeper, vulnerable place that you can go with your partner that you haven't went yet and experienced and discovered. And again, in February, you're going to be questioned on whether or not it's time to let this go or time to make something different happen as far as focusing back on you and the love that you had for yourself. So if you guys are Scorpio, don't forget to comment down below, hashtag your zodiac sign so I can get some words of encouragement back to you guys. I'm going to move on to the next zodiac sign. The next zodiac sign, Leo. Oh, what happened to your little thing, Leo? All right. The Leo, the ink is all gone. All right, Leo. Let's see what's going to be going on with you February 2020. Singles. Leo singles for 2020 February. All right, if you're single, Leo, in February, this is what to expect. The Lover's card. That's interesting. The Lover's card has 2 people involved. 9 of Swords. Some of you guys are a little bit conflicted over love. Thank you. Ace of Cups, but it looks like there could be a new relationship coming in. Let's see. Why is this here? Why is the Ace of Cups here? Ace of Pentacles, or someone giving you a gift or an offer in February. Queen of Cups. I don't feel like you're ready to receive right now. The Moon card. I don't think that you are ready to receive that. In February, Leo, you guys are going to have to be honest with yourself. With the moon card here, there's a lot that you are not ready for. The hangman is here, which tells me that this is about overcoming ego. The hangman usually comes to constrain you physically so that you can focus more on the spiritual aspect of things. The moon card tells me that there's a lot of things that are still hidden under the surface that need to be kind of cleaned up before this relationship comes in. But it seems like someone is either offering you to be their Valentine. Someone's either going to give you flowers, a gift or something. Could be at work, could be a friend. But whatever it is, it seems like it's a secret admirer. The 8 of Cups is here, which is past relationships. You guys are working on moving forward from the past. That is like really something that's heavy here. And then the 8 of Pentacles, working on the past, but also focusing on work. All right, let's see what else is going on, Leo, in love. If you're single, Leo's February, healing. All right, imagine all yourself and your beloved surrounded by light. Feel your relationship being healed at this very moment. So this is about going back over the past and completely releasing and allowing healing into your life. And then also the people that you guys have come into contact with that have hurt you, that have required you to need to heal. Also learning how to love them from a place of compassion so that it'll be much easier for you guys to heal. Because these wounds seem to be very deep. You're being challenged to change your perspective on things. You're really going through a huge spiritual awakening this year, especially with all of these major arcana cards here. All right, anything else for Leo singles? It's important right now to take a step back and spend some alone time. Instead of placing your focus on another, now is the time to give yourself. So basically what Spirit is saying is you're not ready for a relationship in February. I feel like for those of you who are aware, spiritually aware, I feel like you know this already. So don't go against it, because basically if you're not ready and you put yourself out there, think about having open wounds. You would be putting yourself back into that place of the potential of getting hurt. The chances of you getting hurt are much greater if you are not completely healed. Truth, right? Follow the truth. Once you decide to follow the truth and allow a new cycle or beginning into your life, things will be much more evident and clear to you. Heart chakra, you guys are working on opening up your heart chakra back because of the healing that's necessary. Positive movement forward. A lot of you guys are just simply not ready to move forward. It's interesting because we have the 8 of Pentacles here. We also have the 8 of Cups here. Now we have the 8. This is about movement. Usually if it's in the reverse, it means that you're going back to the past and forward, back to the past and forward. And even if this is mentally, you're being challenged in February to start, accelerated motion. And what do we have again? The 8. It's about you making a decision. Either you can back up in reverse in your vehicle, or you can move forward. Now, moving forward is about healing, but it does require a little bit of reversal here to deal with the things that you still are not aware of that need healing. With the Moon card, this is things that you're not exactly aware of that are still remaining dormant, that need to be kind of cleaned up and prepared for someone to come in. Passion, do what excites you, get fired up about your life. Again, that's what this is all about. We also have trust at the bottom. We have support. We have growth. It's in the reverse. This is just telling me that there needs to be a little bit more growth. Seek out a mentor. Take baby steps as you grow. So some of you guys have some deep healing that is going to require more of a spiritual support to be able to help you guys clear these things. And I think that that would be amazing for you to establish a new relationship. All right. Now, Leo's in relationships. What's going on with them in February 2020? Thank you. 6 of Cups. We have a lot of past energy, Leo. A lot of you guys are dabbling in the past, still going back and forth, deciding on if this is what you want. There's no communication here. Some of you guys are in a relationship, but not like physically. Like mentally, you feel like you're in a relationship, or you're in a relationship. We have the 2 of Wands down on the floor. And that's also about making decisions. Let's see, is it in reverse? Yeah, it's about making a decision, not repeating the same cycle. So if this is someone from your past, I feel like you guys might have a better breakthrough, but the problem is there's so much past energy that needs to be cleared. Some of you guys are dealing with someone from the past, but then also you have someone that's coming in that wants to love you. You're not sure if this is a commitment because you've lost hope on the things that have happened in the past. However, that's the challenge, Leo, is that you're not exactly ready to be in a relationship, based on this energy. And so it's coming off like with this new person as very kind of defensive about certain things. And so that's kind of what you're working on in February with this person, is not being so defensive and opening up more movement, choices, decision, temptation, the reverse, and new beginning. So someone has come in with a new beginning, or will come in with a new beginning, but someone from the past is coming in, or you guys have reconciled from the past for a new beginning. Heartache and loss is in reverse. So yeah, you guys have done majority of the healing, but you're going to notice as you're in this relationship that there's still a little bit more healing that's necessary. And crown chakra, remaining open. Remaining open and honest with yourself entirely is what's really going to help this relationship. We also have friendship. Nurture the bonds of the friendship within the relationship and your love will improve. So with this, Spirit is basically saying, build the friendship, allow things to work. Don't rush it. There's still healing on both parties that need to be dealt with, but establishing a firm relationship is going to create a sacred union. So again, if you guys are dabbling back and forth with someone from the past, it is definitely a sacred union. If you are not, and this person is new relationships in Leo, only time will tell. Give it time, and in the meantime, allow the friendship to be the steady movement of the relationship, and a balance of friendship and relationship. So if you guys are Leos, don't forget to comment down below, hashtag your zodiac sign in the comment section so I can get some words of encouragement back to you guys. I am moving on to the next zodiac sign. All right, the next zodiac sign is Virgo. All right, so I'm going to be looking at Virgo singles and Virgo in relationships for 2020. Let's start with single Virgos for February 2020. Thank you. 10 of Wands, the Empress. I know these cards are juicy as hell. Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Cups. So it looks like your guys' relationship life seems to be more of an intimacy rather than a commitment if you're single in 20 of February. Page of, or Knight of Swords. The Moon card. Why is the Moon card here for Virgo? Thank you. Yeah. Page of Swords, Knight of Swords. This is mentally. You guys are not sure if you're ready to be in a relationship. There's really not much emotions that are coming out. You're focused on, it seems like in February of 2020, Virgo, you guys are going to be focused a little bit more on intuition and being honest with yourself about what it is that you want. Virgos, Capricorns, and Tauruses, all earth signs, for the most part, want a established relationship or something very firm. But I just feel like there's something else that's going on in February. Virgo, yeah, there's no relationship that I see coming in. And you guys are not even really sad about it. You kind of are just focusing on yourself, focusing on what it is that you really want to accomplish in this lifetime. The moon is here twice though, so something's going to be revealed in February to you guys. It could be about someone wanting to be with you, someone from the past. But something is definitely going to be revealed in February to you if you guys are a Virgo and you're single. You're focused on business, your money, your financial assets, and I don't really feel like you're bothered by the relationships outside of you. Emotional withdrawal. So yeah, you guys are coming back to a place of being open for relationships and moving towards that. Moving towards the truth, as I mentioned, being honest with yourself in February about what it is that you want, but there is still some backwards movement. Where is this coming from? Foundation and achievements. Yeah, so your focus in February is not really entirely on love. I don't feel like it's focused on your foundation and achievements, making sure that everything is in place. I think that you have found a way to kind of escape thinking about love or worrying about it by being able to. Some of you guys might be traveling, for a few of you, but for the most part, you're ending things, but you're focused on abundance. So your abundance, it just seems like this is what's going to happen in February with being able to attract more abundance, but feeling better about a relationship with the foundation and the financial security that you will have in February. I feel like that's something that it seems like it could have been an issue in the past of your relationships or something of that nature, because what your focus just is not on love. Yeah, you're just going with the flow. It's much easier for you to focus on yourself and focus on your accomplishments and your abundance rather than on a person. And again, that comes from a very logical mindset since you are an earth sign. And it seems like this is an analytical decision of just focusing on that. Now, I just want to know what's going on like in your love in general, because though you're not worried about it in February, I just want to know where your head's at. Virgo, single, it's important to take a step right back and spend some time alone instead of placing your focus on another person and healing. Yeah. So that's what you guys are working on, is healing. But also, instead of placing your focus on another, now is the time to give yourself. And that's what I literally just said with your guys' focus on this and yourself. So that's good. All right, Virgo in relationships for February 2020. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, King of Pentacles looks like a solid foundation. The Hierophant, it's nothing that's like a long-term relationship, I don't feel like, but it looks like a solid commitment. There's a lot of past energy going on here. This person doesn't seem to be, okay, they've given you hope. Perfect. They've given you hope on more. I don't know why. I feel like for some of you, you may have been on and off with this person. 7 of Cups and then the Wheel. Yeah, so it seems like a new beginning in love for this person, a reconciliation with the 3 of Cups. And then also the 10 of Pentacles. It doesn't seem like it's going to, I don't know if this is how you feel, but for the most part, it doesn't seem like this is going to be like, or if you've thought about it being a long-term commitment of marriage. But this person gives you hope. There's a lot of good energy here between you two. It's a very passionate connection. The Star card is here. So this also tells me that it is a pretty deep connection. Whoever this is, this person makes you very happy, or you make them very happy. They think very highly of you. The problem is though the balance. The balance is creating adversity in the relationship, or will, and you'll notice that. So what is it that they're manifesting? Strength in reverse, Judgment, your spiritual journey. So if you guys are having problems in the relationship, there is healing that's necessary, but it has to do with your spiritual awakening and something spiritually that needs to be addressed. What is going on in the relationship with Virgo in February 2020? February 2020 for Virgo. Thank you. Spiritual strength. Yeah, I was just saying that. So it has to do with spirituality. So anything that's conflicting, it's about, there is happiness here emotionally and even sexually. You guys have a really good chemistry. This person has done wonders as far as, even though you don't see it, you may not see it physically, but from a higher perspective, they actually have helped you grow a lot. So this is a really good relationship in the sense of spiritual growth. So if you guys do come to a place of adversity, there needs to be a little bit more balance with the relationship and adding more of like spirituality. And when I say that, I don't mean religion. I mean why we're here. What is your purpose? What do you enjoy doing? What type of life do you want to live? Who are you? These questions are like where this relationship is provoking both of you guys. So for the most part, I feel like there's some good energy here. Let me pull one more card for Virgos in relationship for 2020. Sanctuary. Spend some time out from the world. Spend some time alone, meditate, or go on a retreat. Again, this person is going to trigger you or move you back to spirituality. It could be through a trigger. It could be through excitement. But if they're doing that, it's about sanctuary. Okay? Spend some time away. Take some time to yourself, even if you're in a relationship, so that you can keep that steady balance of what you want to do in life and then also providing for the relationship. So don't postpone your happiness for the relationship, but if you feel like you need to get into a sanctuary place, that's why it's here. Count your blessings, take pleasure in simple things, always expect the best, and work on trusting and knowing who you are. All right, if you guys are a Virgo, this is your reading. Don't forget to comment down below, hashtag your zodiac sign, so I can get some words of encouragement back to you guys. In the meantime, I'm moving on to the next zodiac sign. All right, the next zodiac sign. Libra, the lover of the zodiac signs. Libra single. Let's switch the deck. Libra single, February. And then I'm going to move on to those of you who are Libras in a relationship. What to expect for February 2020. All right, so Libra single. Past relationship energy already coming up. There's a little bit of unhappiness. Like I said, Libras are literally like the lovers of the zodiac. Not to say that others aren't, but for the most part, Libra is. We have some heartbreak here. We have some strength. It seems like next month will be a little bit of a challenge for you guys if you're not in a relationship, because it's something that you really truly desire. This is part of your spiritual awakening so that you can manifest what? Some of you guys want a family. Some of you guys want a solid relationship in the sense of commitment, marriage, children. Even if you don't desire marriage, you're desiring something concrete. I think you guys are also tired of surface level relationships and wanting something that's bringing you deeper results. Like, in a sense, you guys are hopeless romantics and you're kind of just tired of the relationships that are just not bringing you any depth in life. And so your spiritual journey is about being in love with yourself. I know, so fun. So fun, Libra. Third eye chakra, being able to see things from a spiritual point of view rather than a physical, what you see. Your heart chakra is open. Stand your ground. So this is about not allowing surface relationships to fly by. Wait for the right person. In the sense of relationship, do not wait on yourself. Do not wait for a person. This is more so not giving into a relationship that is not going to provide you the deep connection that you're seeking. This is also about freedom mentally and knowing who you are. We have Goddess, honor your divine feminine energy, see your inner beauty, love every part of you, which is basically believing that you are lovable. A lot of you guys in February are questioning yourself, comparing yourself to others in the sense of why do they have a relationship, and I still have yet to find that. You guys are going to notice that you're moving forward, okay? Freedom. This is about freedom. Beloved, you guys have somebody that's on the way. Prepare for your life partner, but with the amount of love that you guys would be giving, you would literally drown yourself. You would lose yourself because you guys really have a heart and a desire to give wholeheartedly, but that gets you into trouble sometimes because there needs to be a balance. And you guys are kind of missing that. So you have a life person coming in. However, it says, believe you are lovable, Libra. Choose your freedom. Claim your independence. Okay? Passion, a magnetic, seductive quality surrounds you at present. Enjoy it. Do not question yourself. It is just the people that you are attracting that are just not for you. In order to attract people of a higher frequency, you have to be completely fulfilled in yourself with love, freedom, and happiness before you can attract that next person. That's what you're learning in with the judgment situation, right? Is the spiritual awakening, because with where you are right now, you would lose yourself. You have to find fulfillment outside of people and relationships, okay? Also, forgiveness. Stop focusing your energy on past events, for life is too precious to wait. You create your own reality by what you think, dream, and imagine. So again, if a lot of you are thinking about the things that didn't work out in the past, we have reflection here. When you pass from this world, you take nothing with you but your soul and the memories you have shared with the ones you love. So cherish the moments and times. Trust and have faith that all will work out. Give each other some space at the moment. So reflection of yourself. Remember, as you're attracting your soulmate is you, you are them. You guys literally reflect one another on the soul level. So you can have multiple soulmates. You're working on forgiveness, but reflecting within you, why is it that you're still holding on to certain things? And why will you not allow yourself to be free? But I feel like Libra in February, usually every Valentine's Day, if you guys are single and you're a Libra, I feel like it was very hard for you. This year, it's going to be easier for you. You're going to feel freer. You're not going to be tied down in a relationship. So it's almost like you are your own Valentine. And that's awesome. All right. Libras in relationships for February 2020. This card keeps coming out a lot. 9 of Pentacles in reverse. It's not actually like a solid relationship just yet. The Lover's card, you guys are having fun. It's a new thing. It looks like you're going to get a gift or something. The Empress card is here. King of Cups, yeah. So whoever you guys are with are super passionate about you. Now, there's a little bit of trust issues that you have that are going to affect the relationship that I'm seeing with the 8 of Swords. and then also the Hermit card. So I feel like there's going to be a little bit of distance in your relationship in February. Don't completely freak out. And then also there is happiness here between you two. So all of the thoughts and the worries that you have that are coming up is literally just anxiety from the past relationships that you've been in. You're working on that part so that your relationship can be established better. This person is here spiritually. They're in your life for a reason. Whoever you guys are currently dealing with in a relationship, most of the time it is to bring you hope. They acknowledge you. There is like some back and forth combative energy. You guys are working on releasing that so you guys can be more at ease and peace, letting go of the things that have happened in the past and allowing a new beginning to take place from a passionate point of view. Thank you. Yeah, there's a little bit of defensive mechanisms on this path in this relationship. You guys have a past life connection also. Whoever this person is, it is definitely a past life connection. All right, Libra in relationships for February 20. Thank you. Deep in your heart, you already know the answer. Do what feels right. You guys are going to be challenged in February 2020. Secret admirer. If they're not being honest about how okay, so that's it, right? Whoever you're with is not as open and honest or vulnerable about expressing themselves, so you're questioning it. They do like you a lot. They have a lot of love for you as a person. You feel like, again, not trusting the motives as much, or something's going to happen in February that's really going to make you question. But this is provoking you to take some time to hear your intuition and not your mind trying to convince you that this could be bad for you. This is a matter of intuition over logic, because you guys are in a protective state, but there's a lot of happiness that's waiting for you the more that you open up. So this person has more feelings than they're actually telling you, even if this is someone you're just meeting in February. And then time, you are trying too hard, give it time. So if this person is coming, you're in a relationship, you're finally ready to experience that. And so it feels like you guys are a little bit excited about it, which is good, but allow some time, allow space, and being honest with yourself in February about this being what you want it to be. You're going to be challenged to question whether or not this is the relationship for you, Libra. And if you're willing to open yourself up. Yeah, miracles. Have faith. Surrender how. So all the questions are creating anxiety. Feeling like you can't trust this person, or coming up with scenarios that you feel like could possibly happen. Again, this is self-sabotage because this is something that you really wanted. It seems divine. It seems like a past life connection. But for the most part, there's going to be an opportunity of a lot of happiness for you guys. If you guys are Libras, this is your reading for February 2020. And what to expect in love. Don't forget to comment down below your zodiac sign, hashtag that, so I can get some comments back to you guys. I'm going to move on to the next zodiac sign. All right, last but not least, Cancer. All right, Cancer, I'm going to look at what to expect in singles or for singles for February 2020, but then also if you're in a relationship. All right, singles for Cancer in February 2020. Ten of Cups. Wow, you guys have a lot of happiness around you. This is good. You guys are finding happiness within yourself. Part of your spiritual awakening, which is the Judgment card. This is looking good. Part of you guys are just not really feeling the relationship right now. We have Lovers. So it seems like you guys might still enjoy yourself or dating or seeing other people, but not really getting into a serious relationship. Eight of Cups. Still working on walking away entirely from people who do not serve you. Four of Cups, releasing that past relationship or past relationships. The Hermit card. So it's like you guys are happy, but you're dating. It seems like you're just dating. It's not something that you guys want to be serious or anything that you feel like is going to go a long way. You're kind of just going with the flow and things, not really putting too much pressure on things. All right, Cancer. Only time will tell. Manifesting miracles. Don't make decisions based on guilt or what you think you should do, for it is only being true to yourself that you can be true to others. So that's what you guys are working on, authenticity with yourself. And then manifesting miracles. Your dream is soon to become a reality. So it looks like you guys are on the path towards attracting a soulmate into your life. What is it that Cancer is focused on since they're single and doing their thing? Material harvest. Your own foundation and security, which is good, so you're not depending on other people. You guys learned a lot from the past. You're not working so fast towards a relationship. You're allowing more patience. triumph and hope. Why is this in reverse? Why is the triumph? Destiny. Okay, so this is about more than just a relationship in February for you guys. This sense of contentment within yourself is a really good thing that took you guys a while to get to. It's really incredible, actually. But I just want to know, why is hope in reverse for Cancer singles? Thank you. Yeah, you guys are moving forward though. So I feel like in February, you guys are actually more hopeful. Yeah, and ambitious about the future, or starting something new and passionate. You're not really focused on relationships as much. You're just dating, allowing life to take its course, not really focusing as much on it as you used to in the past, which is actually making things accelerating for you. It's accelerating things. You're going to be tested in February to rely on your intuition, because I do feel like there is going to be some provoking, but this is all relying on intuition and following your heart, because I do feel like you guys want a relationship. February 2020. Yeah. Past life energy and partnership. Yeah. So you guys want a partnership, but you want the right person. And in the meantime, you guys are just dating, filling things out in February. I don't really see a solid foundation in February for you guys. I just see a lot of people around you that like you, or you kind of flirting and dating. All right. Release your past life karma. You are an old soul with deep wisdom. Healing your past life will raise your vibration. In partnership, build up a talented support team. Find trustworthy people to partner with. So it seems like what you guys are manifesting, again, you won't see this in February, but you're on your way. You're manifesting an actual solid partnership. So that's good. All right, if you guys are in a relationship and you're a Cancer for February 2020, Six of Pentacles. The relationship seems a little bit uneven or unbalanced. You're still learning to not give so much of yourself in relationships. That seems to be an issue in this relationship. Just making sure that you have balance. Now, what you can expect, there is a lot of romance. Whoever you're dating seems to be stepping it up in the romantic field, or they're going to do something that they haven't done. They're going to be a lot more open to you in February is what I'm seeing. It's a wish come true. It's something that you've been waiting for. It could be honesty. It could be more intimacy. Whatever it is, it seems like it's happening for you in February with this relationship. But again, there's a little bit of past energy here. A lot of past energy. So this seems like either it's a past person, or you guys have a lot of past energy in general, past life energy. Adventure. So make sure that this relationship and what you're going to be questioned on in February is allowing you to be adventurous and still go after the things that you want to go after, still being happy, doing things differently, manifesting your dreams. Make sure that you're still balancing your dreams with this relationship, or you will lose yourself. Now receive. Be open to receiving goodness. Believe you are worthy of abundance. A gift is coming to you soon. Now here's the thing, Cancer. You have to believe that you are lovable. Okay, you have to be open to receiving good things. So when something happens next month, don't sabotage it. Don't question it. Just allow yourself to receive good things happening. Because I feel like because of your experiences in the past, you cannot treat this person like other relationships. All right? Otherwise, you'll push them away. If you can do anything, what would it be? Only the answer dwells in your heart, not in your mind, for the heart is the gateway to the soul. So again, this is about balance. Time. You're trying too hard, give it time. This is about balance of not losing yourself and your goals and dreams in this relationship. And in the meantime, don't go too fast. In February, these are the things that you're going to be noticing. Don't go too fast, and allow the relationship to build on a solid foundation. All right? Rather than rushing it into a relationship or just letting things happen. And then last but not least, we have balance. Like I was just saying, the balance. That's what you're working on in this relationship. Love is not always about agreeing for the sake of it. A great relationship is one that both supports and challenges. So your message to self is learning how to balance and fulfill you so that you're not depending on someone else to provide that for you. Even though this person may want to give you more, this is about balancing and fulfilling yourself so that you're not codependent on another person. So that's idealistically what you guys are learning in 2020 in February. So if you guys are Cancer, don't forget to comment down below, hashtag your zodiac sign, so I can get some words of encouragement back to you guys. In the meantime, I'm signing off of this video. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Always stay encouraged and uplifted on your journey. Love and light to you all.